Welcome back. We did the espresso shot and showed you how it is to be served. Now we're going to do an espresso macchiato. The word macchiato brings a lot of confusions to Americans because most people are used to going to a big chain and they've kind of set up drinks that ignores the rest of the world definition. Macchiato, espresso macchiato is an Italian thing, and it means espresso marked with macchiato, marked with milk. And so they have taken a drink, when I say they, big chains have taken the drink and called it a caramel macchiato. And what they basically mean is a vanilla latte, and they mark the top of the latte with drizzle of caramel. It's an American sweet tooth version of a drink that didn't exist before that, but now it exists because they've created a craving for that drink. And so enough people want it now, everybody's following that menu, but in Europe and in the strictest definition, espresso macchiato is a different drink than a caramel macchiato. So today we're going to make an espresso macchiato. Now I like to do everything with a double shot. Everything on the menu has a double shot unless you specify a single. Then we have to do it different. We'll catch one side and just use it for a cold brew, something or other. But we will pull double shots for every drink. And then you pay more for having more than a double shot, a quad shot, a triple shot. And so with a two-group machine, I can do them both at the same time. And that's why most coffee houses have a two-group machine. Now this is my home, but I still have a two-group machine. When I get company, I want to be able to keep up. And so we are going to use this size cup. And this is basically a 4-ounce cup, where the cappuccino is basically a 6-ounce cup. So we're going to use a smaller cup. And this is going to basically take about half of this cup for a espresso double shot. And I'm going to do a double shot of espresso with an espresso macchiato. Now I've got my milk and I have a small pitcher. We use different size pitchers for different drinks. This is my smallest pitcher, and I'm going to waste a little bit of milk because it's very difficult to texture with steam. Just a little mark of milk that I'm going to use for this drink. So what I'm going to do is I've got my milk ready first. I'm setting it aside. I am pulling out my portafilter. It's got a puck that I just made for my espresso. I'm going to knock it out, and I'm going to wipe out the residue. I'm going to dose. I'm going to settle. I'm going to level. I'm going to tamp. The light tamp. 12.639. Bump it. 35 pounds. Polish it. Dump it. The loose grounds. Lock it. Push the button, and now I'm making my espresso. While my espresso is pulling, I'm blowing out my steam on to get any residual water, condensed water out. I'm going to put the tip under the surface of the milk. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to hear intermittent hissing. 25-second shot on the money. I have my espresso, and you can see the crema makes it look 3/4 full, but the liquid is not that full because I just had about, I'm going to say 40 grams, and I'm going to tap this out, and I'm going to swirl the milk just before I pour it. And I'm going to pour high and slow, and I'm going to drop down. and that is an Espresso Macchiato. Now, you may want to serve this with a cup, and a saucer, some sugar, and a Dimitas spoon.